Today we want to talk about bunt base hits with left-handed batters. Now, it's important with bunting when it comes to sacrifice bunting as well as bunting for base hits. We want to make sure that we bunt strikes. Now, when entering the batter's box, whether it's sacrifice or it's bunting for base hits, we want to make sure that we move ourselves up in the batter's box. Typically when we hit, we try to stay as deep in the batter's box as we can, but when we bunt, we want to move closer up in the batter's box so that we can maximize our angles, in the infield. So once I've now moved up in the batter's box, I'm going to take my normal batting stance as a left-handed hitter. Now, once we get in our batting stance, when we're bunting for a base hit, we want to wait for the pitcher to release the ball. When it's a sacrifice bunt, we're waiting for him to lift his leg or come into a set position, and we show a lot earlier. With a bunt base hit, we want to wait as long as we can. So as I take my batting stance, as the pitcher begins to come up and deliver the ball to the plate, I'm going to start to pivot my body, and I want to take my body weight forward towards the plate. I want to split the bat in thirds with my left hand at the bottom of the barrel, my right hand about 6 inches from the knob, and the barrel above the knob. Now, what we're trying to do here is we either want to leave the ball down third base or we want to bring it to first base with us. Pitch location will dictate that. If we want to push the ball towards third base, we're looking for a pitch on the outside half part of the plate, just as if I was a hitter looking to go the other way. I want to wait for the ball to get out to the outside half. Well, it's the same thing when bunting. If I want to go to the third base side, I want to look for a pitch that's on the outside half part of the plate so that I can bunt the ball towards third base. If I want to bring the ball to first or second and drag it with me, I want to look for a pitch on the inside half. Just as if we were hitting and we were getting ready to turn on a ball, I want to look for a pitch on the inside half that I could set my bat angle and bring the ball with me. Now, the last thing with bunting for a base hit that's important is you want to make sure you get the ball down before you start running. So whether we bunt towards third or we bring it with it towards first, we want to make sure that the ball is down before we continue pivoting and crossing over towards first base. We don't want to put our body in motion and make contacting the ball more difficult by pivoting and then starting to run, as we bunt the ball. As we get older and more developed, we can start to do that on a college and professional level. But on the youth levels, in the high school levels, we want to make sure that we get the ball down first and then continue out of the batter's box.